We've just been picked up. We are the first in the van. Soon we'll have our first dive.
Or dive.
In Hurghada, as it's one of the most beautiful places in the world for divers. And subscribe so you won't miss the next videos. This video will show you step-by-step open water diver course and also what you can expect on it. First thing that they are gonna teach you is how to prepare your gear and what tanks should you use. Also what's their weight and capacity, as you need to know how much air you have. So we start our first dive from the brief from instructors. They will tell you exactly what you have to do, what's the maximum depth of the location, and what's the maximum time that we're gonna spend there. Open water diver course will last 3 days, and you will learn all the basic skills that you will need under the water. On the first dive of the first day, we were just getting used to breathing under the water and also the simple movement. Took a bit longer for Kate to get used to it. Although I'm a lifeguard, I've gotta say that I needed few tips on hands movement. There should be no hands movement really, and you should do everything by your feet. On the first videos of us, you will see a lot of hands movement, where on the first day you will see that those hands are more steady and mostly just legs are doing all the work. After our first dive, I can tell you that it was more like going down to 5-6 meters and basically chilling, so getting used to breathing. The first exercise was to start breathing basically, and remember to breathe in all the way and breathe out all the way. It's definitely easy, but on the beginning it seems like it's very hard, and it's not. You just have to get used to the new stuff, new things. So today we've got second day of diving. We are on another boat and we're going towards a different place than yesterday. Today we're doing serious driving. Serious diving. Now we are here and we are swimming to exercises that you have to pass before becoming open water diver. And remember that everyone can learn everything. It just takes different amount of time to do so, depending on the skills that you have at the moment of the beginning of the course. Always your instructor will show you the way how to do things, and you just have to do it the same way. Not always you will be able to do it perfectly, but remember that staying calm is the most crucial thing. I've noticed that everything is a lot smoother when you stay calm. Rushing will take you nowhere, and it will only lead to panic. And this is the main outcome that you have to avoid under the water. One of the exercises that we've done is taking the mouthpiece out. This is to practice if your mouthpiece would be caught somewhere and you would lose it. Those exercises take place in order for you to act calmly when something like this happens. So this is crucial that you understand how to act and always keep calm and carry on diving. Perfect neutral buoyancy for most of us won't be achieved on this course, but eventually you should learn that, as that will give you the freedom of diving, the feeling of levitating under the water. So this is just the beginning of our diving journey. And the rookie mistakes that we've made on the beginning, we went to the top because we lost our buoyancy, but after a few tips we were able to avoid that. You can make mistakes on the beginning, as they are part of learning process. But the deeper you go, the more dangerous it becomes. Remember that underwater safety depends on you. Dangerous fish. Here you will see a few signals, some of the ones that you will have to learn. After the second day, we've got 85% of exercises completed. So first I'm gonna explain you what happens on day 3. Today is our last day and exam, and we'll see how it goes. But we are definitely more comfortable and we've learned quite a lot on the second day, and it's way easier. When you practice, it's definitely way more easier. You don't know how you're gonna behave when you take your mouthpiece on when the water goes into your eyes. But definitely everything went smooth thanks to our trainer, and we've had a briefing before the second day, which was very, very good and very deductive. You have to just remember that this is only the beginning. By practice, you will gain more experience. You will be sure what you're doing under the water. And always smell the air before actually breathing it in, just to find out if there is no contamination. Knowing everything about your diving spot is all about your safety. And it's also about planning your escape routes. So basically you just learn emergency situations and dealing with this. The humming sound causes vibrations in your lungs that will save you when surfacing without safety stop. It's highly dangerous and only in emergency. Another situation would be when you're out of air and you need to borrow some from your mate, and also taking it from your fellow diver. Definitely we can see that those 3 days are just basics, and you should practice. As through practice you gain skills and you get used to everything that you do under the water. So I believe that this is just the beginning for our journey with diving all over the world. Obviously, practice under the water isn't just everything that you have to pass. You have to also pass theory tests, and it took us 2 full days to do that. There is a lot to read, so on both of those days it took us about 8 hours each. So remember that there is a lot to study about it. My recommendation is to go directly with those guys, as they are just perfect. We've made a mistake and booked it through the agency, and we do not recommend that. I've got to tell you that if it wouldn't be a diving course, I wouldn't be even in this place. Because to me it felt like it's for the people that like all-inclusive. But underwater life definitely changed this place in my eyes, and it will be my place to go every now and again. So we will be definitely back in this place, as the Red Sea is just one of the most beautiful places on earth. See ya guys in the next diving destination in Aqaba, Jordan. Subscribe to my channel to see more diving in Jordan, Madeira and also South America in the future. But also if you want to see other activities on my channel.
No, I need to change my tank. It's only 50.